So I'm Rosie Kent and I teach law and criminology here at Wilberforce. I've taught here since September 2020 and I came straight from university where I studied law in Manchester. So it's a 2-year course and both years are split into 2. So you've got 50% of the course is exam unit and the other half is a coursework unit. So in the first year, the exam unit focuses on civil law, which is looking at how you solve disputes, how you go and sue people in court, looking at civil courts, things like that, how you'd pay for it. And that's an exam at the end of the year. And that exam you are allowed to take notes in, so it's quite good. The other half is coursework. That unit focuses on criminal law. So that's where we look at the criminal courts, who's involved in trials that go to court, so judges, juries, magistrates. Then we look at non-fatal offences, so that's assault, battery, GBH, and we look at sentencing as well. And then in the second year, again, split into 2. One unit is about fatal offences, so that's murder, manslaughter, property offences, theft, and police powers. So that's where we look a bit about what are our rights when we get arrested or things like that. That is an exam unit as well. And then the other half is looking at aspects of tort. So that's going deeper into civil law, looking at other types of negligence, how we can get compensation for injuries we might have suffered. And that's a coursework unit as well. So there's 2 types of trips that we do on a normal year. So the first one is the trip to the Hull courts. So that's the Crown Court and the Magistrates Court mixed together. And the other trip we also do is to go look around the National Justice Museum in Nottingham. So that's a fun day out to kind of have a look at the history of law and the justice system. Law's a great subject because it fits into almost anything you want to go on to do, and it does really look good on applications. You know, it's quite a hard course, so it looks like you've really, committed yourself to a good course. Our students go on to do a lot of different subjects at university or going straight into employment. University people do go on to do law or criminology, related subjects, but also you can go into policing, people go into teaching, business goes well with law, and that's the same for employment. People can go into maybe accounting, things like that. Law is a good broad subject to go into a lot of different areas in employment or further education. So the summer work for the Applied Law course is a couple of tasks that are mainly to do with looking into the justice system. So it's a bit of a research task on juries, how many people are in a jury, what their job is, what their role is, and that'll set us up really nicely for what we start with in September, because that's what we kind of dive into straight away. And then there's another task to do with whether juries are a good idea, whether it's good that we have juries that decide whether people are guilty or innocent. So that summer work is done over summer and it'll be handed in the first week back when you start in September. And it would, like I said, it would be really helpful when we start that topic for probably the following week.